Promineo Tech Front-End Bootcamp Week 16 coding assignment. Continuing with React, we're to use state in order to allow for user input, using at least one form with at least two inputs. I opted to use multiple forms, one for a small edit modal as well as for the larger add creature form that I had already styled. However, I've now added functionality to it, so now my update creature will instead take in, my add creature now takes in their user input that is passed through the form. I've also added an update creature in the edit button so that it only adjusts the description. I can type or delete from there. Starting with the new creature form, I have it handled in state with handle change whenever there is a change, whether it's clicking a button or typing in one of the input boxes. And as I type in the description, you'll be able to see that it changes with my typing. And then when I click add, it is the form submission. It will not reload the page because I've used event prevent default, but it will pass all these form values into the add creature, and it will reset the form with the base values, except for the ID, which it will increment up. So now you can see the ID is 6. If I created a new creature, it would have a higher ID number than the one that I just created. For the modals, I'm using state to track whether they're open or not, and that determines whether or not they are displayed. The dialog tag is pretty new, and it's more used in regular JavaScript for functions such as show modal, but I opted to use it here in the hypothetical case of a screen reader. This is a nice way to show that there is something covering the whole screen. And I used custom CSS to blur out the rest of the screen while the modal is in place. So for the edit button, there's a cancel, there's a save. Both of these will close the modal. Cancel will not do anything, whereas save will apply the changes that they've been doing, again, using this on change in order to track the new description that they're entering. So it starts as the original description. You can type in to edit it. However, clicking cancel will not delete the type that's in the modal, as I didn't add that to the handle close function. But it won't display in the main section of the creature function unless it is saved. And now if I click edit, it will again have this. Delete, you either cancel closing the modal or you delete the creature, and it closes the modal as well as deleting the creature with the same delete function that I used last week, just adding a confirmation modal to it rather than having it be a straight up delete. And that is my user input with React.